Hi Pisces, welcome to your reading for the 4th of May to the 10th of May 2020. It's a weekly reading and it may not resonate with you, it won't resonate with everybody, can't do, but if you can get something from it, great. But let's see how we're going. So we're going to pull an overall theme for the week for you. And we have communication is the key. New Moon and Gemini. Nice. So we'll come back. We'll talk a bit about that and then come back to it later on. So communication is the key. So it would seem that there's that being open and getting clarification, you know, when somebody tells you some information, maybe getting it written down, get them to send you an email if there's something that's important that, you know, that may come back to bite you later on. But yes, just watch that communication this week, the Pisces, and just make sure that you're definitely on the right track as far as keeping on top of what's been said and the intention of it, behind it. All right, so just lay these out and see how we end up. Okay. All right, so the overall energy for your reading is the 6 of Cups. Now here, this is about nostalgia and going back in time, but this is more of a looking back on how you were in this situation that's going to be coming up, or what you've been, you know, thinking how you were going to communicate. So you're feeling a little like aloof, or a little bit out of the bubble. Maybe you're you haven't been, you know, kept in the loop like you wanted to, and that you're not, you know, you're not connecting with others, and there's not enough sort of communication going on, as it were, you know. And definitely, you know, the 6 of Cups is about the past, it's about nostalgia, it's about looking back. So there's something that has happened in the past there, Pisces, that, you know, you're a little bit unsure of. So this is what's crossing this card, and this is the 9 of Wands. So the 9 of Wands is really about, you know, you've had to go through a bit, you've put up a fight, you've been, you know, it's been quite a hard time that's gone behind you there, that, you know, you're feeling a little bit battle worn, a little bit, you know, a little bit sorry for yourself, just, you know, just feeling a little bit sort of, you know, wow, I'm had quite a fight on my hands. And so it's been a bit of a hard time of it, but, you know, this is, you know, and there's this gone behind you, but you still have a wand in your hand. So to me, this card always says to me, I'm down, but I'm not out. So even though you may be feeling a bit exhausted, you actually still have a lot of energy left and a lot of fight left in you. So, you know, whatever's happened in the past, and it's taken you, its toll, you are still, you know, you're still there waiting to stand up against it. Now here we have is the 9 of Coins and Pentacles, or whatever one you want to choose, and this is your mindset, Pisces. So you are still undecided about, you know, this is wish fulfillment. This is, you know, getting to where you want to financially, but there's a part of you that's not quite sure if what you're seeing is correct. And, you know, is there some underlying stuff going on? You know, is everything really being put out there into where everyone can see it? Is it truthful? Is it, you know, like, or is somebody, you know, saying something that's not really quite ringing true, or it's you know, they're not coming from a place where you can actually trust. So you're just not sure yet whether you can celebrate with, you know, with this abundance and with bringing in all this. So there still could be some, in your mind, there's some information that still hasn't come through yet, hence communication. The basis of your reading is this is the King of Swords. So the King of Swords is very much, you know, swords are communication, swords are ideas, swords are cutting out stuff that isn't right. So you know, there could be a King of Swords with you, and that would be an Aquarius energy. that, you know, maybe stepping up for you and going out to bat for you and being the communicator for you and being the one that's really, getting the information that's correct through for you. Or if this is you, Pisces, then you are well on your way to sort of taking a stand, letting people know what you think, and in this case they are going to actually be able to hear you and listen to you. So if there's some communication going on with some past stuff and you're not quite sure how that's going to work out, then we'll see as we go along and see what we get at the end. Now here we have in the past is that you've had the Knight of Cups. So with the Knight of Cups, which is your energy, that's the Pisces energy, is that, you've wanted to sort of make it move forward, in either relationship with others or being more open to others. And, you've wanted to sort of move in towards that direction. So, it hasn't been you that's been sort of, keeping yourself apart from everybody. It's that, there's this conflict that had been going on, and that didn't allow you to fully be, because, being a Pisces, you're a very generous soul and very loving soul, and so that must have been quite hard because you weren't able to be who you wanted to be. Now here we have coming up is Capricorn energy, and this is your immediate future. This is in the middle of your week or immediately after this stuff. Is the Devil card. Now the Devil card is asking you not to become codependent on an outcome, codependent on another person, codependent on a situation. You may feel that you're chained and that you don't have any say, you don't have any control. This is what it is, and you've got to go along with it. That is not the case, as we will see going on. But at the moment, that's what it's going to feel like in this part of the week. And for you, you're feeling like you've been stabbed in the back. You feel like someone's really done the dirty and your heart's been broken. You're wondering how this even came to be. You're confused. You're sort of sitting there back there going, I didn't even understand how that all took place. You trusted somebody or you trusted a situation, and it rocked you. You didn't understand why. And that's you in that time of confusion there. And here you are, is that you've been working damn hard and you're still not seeing the fruits of your labour. So you've seen bits and pieces, but there's still a whole lot of, there's a whole lot of sort of abundance and manifestation and good stuff that's not come through. This is you within it. You've been really working hard, and you're about to turn your back on that because you're a little bit over it. So, you're going to maybe make a choice just to walk away from it, but you're really wondering what is it worth all the effort of whatever the situation is. Okay, and your hopes and fears is that, well, your fear is that everything's going to be the same as it was before. Like, you can cross that bridge and make it different, go in a different direction, but are things still going to be the same? Is it still going to be, that letdown, that feeling? So it's 5 of Cups. It's going to be let down, and all you can see is all the crap that went on before. And you're afraid too there, Pisces, that you're going to miss some opportunities that are coming along because you've got so caught up in this stuff that you've just missed completely things that are good things that have been coming up towards you. Okay, so here we have your outcome is the 7 of Cups in reverse. So, you went into this a little bit confused about what was going to happen. You knew there was a whole lot of, this situation could have gone in a whole lot of different directions. You really, and you were feeling like you didn't have much say in it, that whatever was going to happen was going to happen. But this is saying that is definitely not going to be the case by the end of the week. You're going to have clarity, you're going to have guidance, you're going to have messages coming through, you're going to know exactly where you stand, what's happening, and where it's at, which is fantastic. And then when we come back to here, communication is the key. So we're going to pull one more card. I don't think we need to clarify any of these. I think they're all pretty straightforward, which is great. Because you are moving out of that yucky vibration or frequency or energy that was there, and you will have a good outcome in the end. Okay, so let's get this last card. All right, so here we have flashover. It's all in your head. So, yes, just let things go. I see this as being going over your head. This is, this is the number 11, which is that intuition, that insight. So it really is sort of, this is asking you to stop and tune into who you are, to your soul, to source, to hearing what spirit has to say, and really hearing the truth for what it is. Because if you allow this energy to get too far, into your space and take over, and you're feeling like this is where it is at, and that's where you're going to be stuck, then no. And well, that will happen, but you're not going to do that, because you're going to move out of this energy. You're going to know that, you're going to have insights. You're going to have faith in the outcome, and you're going to have to be very wary, though, of this fear and anxiety that can come through, as I just said before. So with the number 11, definitely you will see it, and you will know it, and you will be able to deal with it, and you'll be able to go the right way, say the right things, do the right things, and it all will pan out beautifully in the end for you there, Pisces. So, I'm sorry you've had to have this yucky stuff going on, but we see a good outcome coming in the end. You've got this coming out for you at the end, and so the confusion will lift, and you will know exactly what's going on. Yay! Okay, we'll talk to you soon. Bye.